Важно, чтобы было взаимное уважение. Любовь обязательно. Воспитание очень зависит, кстати, и мужчины, и женщины, когда он дает какую-то, наверное, стабильную жизнь. Вообще всей семьи, наверное.
Моя мама так сказала, что перед свадьбой всегда лучше, чтобы пары пожили год, проверочный так, чтобы пожили вместе, потому что в течение этого года раскрывается характер, очень много всяких в разных ситуациях вы видите, друг друга, и можете еще передумать.
Вот когда создается семья, вот эта первая любовь, страсть, оно каждому присуще есть, когда пара организуется, но проходит время, это уходит. Должно оставаться уважение друг к другу.
Если люди живут друг для друга, они чувствуют по-другому, они чувствуют жизнь по-другому, они более счастливы.
The wedding day is one of the most important days in people's life, when they announce to society their mutual decision. Marriage is the union of loving hearts, when two people express vows to spend their life together, which carries no promises to be easy. They are going to have to yield to each other, to agree with opposite opinions, to compromise and come to agreements for the sake of the family. Are they ready for this test? Having a family is a huge responsibility that carries with it many liabilities. It requires trust when spouses give their lives to each other. Life is complicated, and there are a lot of obstacles that exist. Only together can you overcome all difficulties if there is a goal. Why do they join their hearts? If their partnership is beneficial, they unite. If not, they get out. Another reason to get married is to attain the spiritual unity that can only come from two individuals becoming one whole being, to achieve absolute love. If they base their union on this concept, and if their goal is clear to both of them, knowing that they only exist for this reason, then they will have a successful family. They will have to act through love, so that all family members feel its presence. Such a union will hold on the strength of love. Before two people get married, they must decide never to get divorced. No matter what happens, they must remind each other of this. The ceremony is the primary and reverent moment of the wedding. The newlyweds are nervous, so are friends and relatives, because of the importance of the marriage. It is a solemn occasion that is regulated by society, because the union of two people gives rise to the basis of the family, and with it obligations and responsibilities with regards to each other. Wedlock put the stamp on their union, and from that moment on, certain rights and spousal obligations are created. A happy marriage is created by a man and a woman working in harmonious cooperation. They must respect one another and engage in mutual participation in the relationship. Harmony in the family depends on both spouses, and they must establish rules. They need to arrange who responds for what and establish which role feels more comfortable for each person before they get married. Today, both men and women can possess leadership skills, so the principal person can be either the one who provides for the financial needs of the family or the one who keeps the balance. Spouses should always remain faithful to each other. Chasing your feeling instincts will make for an unhappy spouse and children. Children never forgive their parents for divorce. They want to see their parents stay together. A father can never compensate them for leaving the family, as it's so traumatic for his children. For the sake of the children, parents must demonstrate a warm mutual understanding to save the family. They should discuss problems together with all the family, not giving preference to personal benefits. They should consider and respect each other's opinions, so they can come to a general decision that is good for everyone. And by that, set the example for their children, so they have a desire to have their own family and take care of somebody. They should speak the truth to each other with the understanding that is not criticism, but for good cause with love. Try to see your partner as perfect and not look for defects. Exhibit patience and temperance, and have the skill to think and analyze behavior. A man should understand that a woman is more emotional and not yell at her when she complains or is unhappy. Instead, he must comfort her. In case of disagreement, a man has to make the first step to making up. He has to put in all the effort and discard his anger, rage, temper, or annoyance and find the right words and say them with the right tone. There are no demands of have to in the family if there is an importance of saving it. The goal of marriage is to reach perfection, to be soulmates. That means to be one and to have the same feelings and desires. In order to achieve the right mutual connection, you need to build the patterns of your wife inside of yourself based on her desires, efforts, and habits. The wife does the same things toward her husband. Fulfilling the desires of your spouse helps them to give more pleasure to each other. This is true love. Depend on nothing. When the desires of your spouse become more important than your own. Absolute love is bestowal, and it's given through hardship. Only with full bestowal can you build and save a family.
Палатки поставили, такие книги сидят, в ЗАГСе не уходят.